And Tim Culliman and Bob Vandergriff come to the line right now. Rob Flynn is helping Tim Culliman. It's a deal that he made some time ago, and so he is going to honor that. And Bob Vandergriff over on the other side, making one of the rare appearances that he's been making this year as he tries to figure out how to get down to the track a little more often.
Well, yeah, Bob Vandergriff signed a deal with that C&J Energy Services that allows him to run a couple of races, and still actively looking for sponsorship to get back on the entire full throttle drag racing series.
Fire for you. 393 for Vandergriff. That's the first one out, so naturally he's number one. And a 408 for Tim Cullinan.
Well, this isn't what Bob Vandergriff wanted to have happen on his car. Car was making a nice run early, and then obviously as it got towards the finish line, huge fireball. It looked like the car kept going, so I got to believe, ooh, boy, that might have been more than a head gasket out the other side, because that's a pretty big old fire right there. But it still had a 393 elapsed time at 292 miles per hour, so it didn't lay over too bad. I mean, I guarantee you, when the fire gets that big, he could possibly might have felt a little bit of heat. For sure, with it under the lights here, he probably saw the reflection. A lot of times you see the reflection off the wall, especially when you have a fire that big. But Bob Vandergriff says, hey, let's run her down the finish line. We're only going 1,000 foot. He probably nosed over just before the finish line, and then he clicked it off and got him in the show.
Oh, you see in the dark, too, how bright it was behind the car. Lit up both walls and most of the track.